followers and subscribers. How are you all doing today? I hope everyone is fine. I came live impromptu because I feel like I have a little time on my hand, and I want to quickly go through what I talked about a few days ago. And unfortunately for me, that video I couldn't upload it, so I'll quickly recap that video, and then I will go straight to the subject matter today. Okay, in my last life, I was reacting to comments on my video, on a particular video. In that video, I said there was a man who switched things in his favor on his wedding day. That's he had agreed on monogamy marriage with his wife to be, and on their wedding day, he switched things around in his favor. He told his wife to be, it's either you accept polygamy or this marriage is off. So probably out of fear, out of shame, out of frustration, confusion, or whatever, the lady gave in to polygamy. But after their wedding, she cried so hard. So in that video, I concluded by saying I think she made a huge mistake by marrying the man. Why? Because the man's word have no honor. The man has proven to be a dishonest man, a man who is not trustworthy because he promised one thing and delivered another. And I also said, because of that, whatever the girl is going to do, then that man is going to take her that way. Like whatever the man is going to do, rather, the lady is going to take it because she has given room for that man to behave like that. You know, it starts from little things. Once you tolerate little things, bigger ones, it's like you're giving them permission to do more. So, from the comments that I got on that video, two people said something that got my attention, and I want to react on them. One person said, "Stingy women. How are other women going to get a name since women are more than men?" So, my reaction to this is the opening sentence is stingy women, referring to me. Hello, Jonathan. Thanks for joining me. So, my reaction to this is stingy women, referring to me, for instance, or other women who think in the same way. I think it's not correct. Why? Because there's nothing stingy about being a woman who doesn't want polygamy. That's a choice. It should not be forced on anyone. Actually, it shouldn't be forced on anyone. So there's nothing stingy or selfish about choosing monogamy, over polygamy. It's a matter of choice. So the next part of the comment said, how are other women going to have a name since women are more than men? Well, I think that statistics may be correct, that there are a little more women than men. But then not every woman out there really cares so much about marriage. Not every woman wants to be married. There are women who would prefer to be alone than to get married to a polygamist. Yes, they will make that choice. So it still boils down to the same thing. It's a matter of choice. It should not be forced on anyone. So I will conclude by saying polygamy is not the problem. The problem is the behavior of the man who tricked the girl into polygamy. So that's maybe something I needed to add in that video, which maybe got some people confused or misunderstanding the whole thing. Okay, the second comment, the person said, one moment please. What is polygamy? Is it a death sentence? Those women in the Muslim world, how are they coping? Polygamy is not a death sentence. It's not. Like I said now, it's a choice. Okay, it should not be forced on anyone. No one should be tricked into it. No one should be forced into it or anything like that. It should be a choice. Now, talking about the women in the Muslim world, they know from the onset that their husbands are going to have more wives. And so they are okay with it. They knew from the beginning. Nobody was tricked into it. So it's different. And that's why you shouldn't compare most women in the Muslim world and this particular case. Because in this particular case, that man tricked the lady into getting married to him through polygamy. If he had only told this lady from the beginning, I'm sure she would have said no. That's the reason why she cried on her wedding day, which is supposed to be one of the happiest days in her life. If at all a lady should cry on her wedding day, I think it should be, tears of joy, not tears of sorrow, of regret, or anything. So that's just what I said. So I'll conclude again by saying polygamy is not the issue. Some ladies will willingly accept polygamy, even if they are the tenth wife, they won't care because they just want to be married and have the name like the person in the first comment said. They just want to be Mrs. Somebody. They don't care if the man has been married before or not. But there are other women who prefer to remain single than to be the second wife. So it's just a matter of preference, and nobody should be forced into it. So that's the conclusion. So let's get into today's video. I was going to talk about never begging someone to love you. So why I'm saying this, because I watched a video, actually two videos. In the first video, the lady was in court with her boyfriend. She was an elderly lady, she was not a young lady. So they had something that brought them to court, and while they were in court, the lady brought out a ring and gave the guy and begged the guy to propose to her. So the guy was declining and he said, no, if I must get married to you, I want to be the one to get the ring and all that. And the lady was begging and crying, just marry me, and I'm going to forfeit everything. It's like they had a financial deal and together, and that's why they were in court, because of that financial thing. So she wanted to just drop the case in the court and let them just get married and forget about everything. But the man was like, no, let's push through with this case. If I must get married to you, then I want to be the one to propose and all that. So before I even conclude the second video, in the second video, it's an older lady. This time she was taking care of a man, sending the guy to school, taking care of everything, his lodging, feeding, and all whatnot. So after 7 years of that relationship, the lady did not know where the relationship was heading to. So she decided to, propose to the guy in public. She herself bought a ring, went down on her knees and proposed to this guy. And the guy declined in front of everybody. The guy said no. And the guy was like, so you want me to marry an old woman like you? So the guy was like, so if I'm this old, what about my money you've been eating and all that? So the point here is, mostly for ladies, it is bad for a lady to beg for love. I mean, even a man or a woman, but especially for ladies, it is worse. Why? Because when it comes to marriage, I feel like men should have the upper hand to be the ones to propose. Because if a man should propose, it means he's really ready to get married. But if a lady proposes to a man, most of the time, the man is likely to use that against her, maybe in future. And what I mean is, it'll be like, you forced me into this, and you were begging me for this, which will always be a big problem for the lady. So it's always better for the lady to, I mean, if you have a way to make the man propose without actually asking him to propose, do that. But don't come out in the open and make it obvious that that's what you want. I don't know how to explain this. Because it gives that desperate vibe that scares a lot of men. Yeah. A lot of men don't want, I mean, there's something about desperate lady that scares me. Sorry, I think I have connection problem. Okay. Let me just recap what I was saying. I was just saying it is not a good idea to beg for love. If someone really loves you and wants to be with you, he or she will propose to you naturally. And one thing though, if you are in a relationship and you're hoping for marriage and it's taking 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, I think it's such a long time to wait, honestly. And you really don't have to ask the guy or the lady, where is the relationship heading? Because I am sure at one point in time, you should be able to dictate where the relationship is going through the person's behavior, through the person's, character. You'll be able to tell if that relationship is heading somewhere or not. Unless you choose to stay, even with all the red flags you may have seen and all that. Because there must be something that will tell you if that relationship is going to succeed or not. Because someone who really wants to marry you will not waste a lot of time. That person will want to marry you as soon as possible, because if that person sees a lot of value in you, he will not want to lose you, or she will not want to lose you. Anyway, let me use he, because men are the one most of the time to make that offer, and the ladies will accept. So if a man, for instance, really loves a lady, He will not want to lose that lady. And so he will not take such a long time. Within a short space of time, if a man really wants to marry a lady, I'm sure that man will propose. He will not want to waste time because he doesn't want to lose that lady. Because, of course, if he sees you as a treasure, like gold, who finds gold and not take it home? Who finds gold and let other people come and see and take from it? No, you guard it jealously and you keep it. So that's just what I'm trying to say. Do not beg for love. If you beg for love, you will not be valued in that marriage or relationship. That's just what I'm trying to say. So if you come across this video at any point in time, please help me like this video. Help me like it and share it. And please subscribe if you've not yet done so. If this is your first time on this channel, please take a look at my channel. There are lots and lots of videos on relationships and marriage and parenting, and some motivational videos as well. So there must be something for you on this channel. So help me grow this channel. Please like the live and share it if you can. Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, Park, I'm sorry I didn't see your comment on time. Park said, you gave me the energy I needed when I needed it the most. Oh my God, thank you so much. You gave me the energy I needed when I needed it the most. Thanks for coming, Park. So, parle en français où je pars. Oh my God, I didn't see this person. Joyce Ndongala, sorry. Coucou Joyce. Merci d'avoir passé. Jonathan, bonjour. J'ai pris un peu de temps parce que je ne voulais pas mélanger les choses que j'étais en train de parler avec les commentaires que je vois là. Mais je suis désolée que vous êtes déjà parti, mais j'espère que vous allez rentrer sur mon chaîne et vous allez vous abonner ici. Et puis, on va se connecter. So, Pak, thank you so much for coming. I hope you see this video much more later. I didn't see your comment on time, but I'm grateful you came. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you have subscribed to this channel so we can be connected from today henceforth. So who is watching? Can you say hi in the comments so I can greet you? Thank you. Gloria, that okay. So without making this live too lengthy, I will end it now. Hello, there's someone who just came in. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you for stopping by. I don't know if you are a subscriber. If you aren't, please take a look at my channel and you see what I do on this page. I do motivation, relationship and marriage, parenting, and things that are in between those ones. So thank you for watching and thanks for sharing. I'll see you in my next video.